Yeah, for anyone's legend, I can see, like, we don't really see level 1s that often anymore, now that the game is a lot faster and level 1 waves come. Wave being in a position where they're going to be super unsafe and suspect to a gank from Tarzan's Pantheon, or are they just going to let Kyle and Hope push it in? They proc the full facial passive from
going well.
Yeah, well, flash in for Hope. Wait a minute, Chachi and Fongyue just win the two.
I feel like Tarzan was kind of trying to mind game the W. To not have it be interrupted by or buffered by Ambessa's R.
And I don't 369 push in.
I think they're smart to wait for this one. It's a no flash Scion. Pillar
he showed. Okay,
yeah.
Well, there's the pillar, there's the public execution, but he buffers with the unstoppable onslaught. Nigel tries to flash to interrupt it. Just one more auto attack will do the trick, but here comes the Grand Starfall, and the response from Tarzan is just that much greater. Nio now in a world of hurt because he flashed to try to stop Flandre from escaping. That's the all-star jungler coming in to bail out. Nio does get a chance to secure the grab. They jump onto Cream. He flashes away, but Shanks falls up. Emperor's Divide. Swoop-de-whoop. Good night to Cream. And Nio is now in a position where he has to force the fight onto Shanks. Trades one back. Top Esports bot lane is the first one to the play, but Tarzan blocks all the incoming damage with the Empowered Aegis Assault. Hope with the flash and the Arc of Ruin slows down Nio enough for Tarzan to slay him with the Comet Spear. Chachi's the next one to fall. Fongyue makes it out alive, but anyone's legend are for the better on the play.
Cream
is a lot of boom boom. I almost thought that we were about to get another boom boom in that bottom side jungle, because that was one of the places that anyone's legend did get pretty much pwned by BLG in their previous series.
Tarzan's close. He's ulting.
Uh-oh, 369 forced to flash away, but here comes the unstoppable onslaught. Does not connect. 369 able to dodge it, but a flash for the mocking shout into the slow. But Fongyue comes in, pumps away Tarzan, and now Flandre might be in danger. He needs to wait for another soul for the shield. The pillar is there. Massive glacial fissure for the knockup from the back line. What's happening on bot side? Hope just beat Chachi in a 1v1 and back to top lane. Now Nio's on the run. Anyone's legend is winning out once again. They lose Flandre, but a price of 1 death for 3 kills. I take that trade all day, every day.
I thought that they were going to have the numbers advantage when Cream was coming in. Focus right on Cream. They're not going to waste their time with the Ambassador, the Trundle. They're going to take down the damage target and Cream, remove him immediately.
Hope's in trouble, still has flash. He uses it, but he's getting flashed up by Nio as well, but he gets away! The peeling and the space provided by the rest of his team allows him to escape. He heals a little bit. Tarzan goes back. Then the shockwave misses on the Tarzan. He finally goes down. But at this point, it's just an anyone's legends fight to win. Triple for Shanks. It's almost looking like a quadra, but Hope picks up the last kill. And this one is looking done and dusted.
I think it's GG. It's 4K gold lead for AL, and no towers have fallen. They can really pressure these towers, get a lot more gold in their pockets, and I don't know what happened to kick off this fight from Top Esports. But, I mean, frankly, looking at a few sloppy fights coming out from Top kind of back to back to back here, Rafa.
Oh my God,
369.
369. Oh no, Flandre. Well, we've hit that point in the matchup where the tank is strong, and it probably is GG.
Yeah, I mean, looking back, I really like how Tarzan pathed to target the Ambessa. I think that taking the Pantheon, that global presence, and just ensuring they can win that 2v2 top side was a big difference.
Fight continues. Oh boy, and the tempo taken advantage of by Tarzan with the Grand Starfall completely isolates Fongyue. Nio cannot get in to bail out his support. It is just anyone's legend. What? Another 1v1? Okay, both kills going down.
That's a nice shutdown for Jachi.
Yeah, 760 gold in the pocket. I'll take that if you are Jachi.
Like, I don't really see the angle, like, from the play kicking off where Top can win that outside of Tarzan's on Herald.
What the hell is happening?
Okay, well, the chaos continues.
Yep. Welcome to LPL. If this is your first time watching, this is what happens in these games. It's just fighting all the time, every time. Flandre does not go down because he's way too tanky, but they did drop one.
And we're just not seeing that from 369 and Cream so far this season.
And it's been the focus of pretty much all of our discussions about Top Esports every time we come into a series for the day. As 369 in a world of trouble. Good shield on the repudiation, but just not enough to survive the dive. It does open up a window for against a deficit of 5,000 gold.
Yeah, this focus on the 369 has been very nice.
Oh no.
From Tarzan this game. As bounced off the pillar.
Yep. Unlucky for Nio. I don't know if he was spotted on a jungler here at 21 minutes, so anyone's legend feel bold enough to just force his Baron.
Andre's level 15, holding the door. And yeah, I don't know if they can get in. Shanks pumping against Cream there. He's already at half. And they can leave Sion.
Hang on, they're not burning down this Baron fast enough, I believe. It's still at 5,000 HP. So, one of the things that we've learned about this season, Matt, is that Baron is incredibly harder to...
too, because I know we only have today and tomorrow on this patch.
Yep. Flandre getting engaged on with a subjugate. Tarzan jumps onto Nio's face first. Decimating Smash gets another knockup, but it's a follow-up from the rest of Top Esports trying to barrel on through. Flandre eventually brought down. Kyle with the flash looking for the Glacial Fissure onto the back line, but rest of Top Esports, they've already taken their kill, and the flash from Kyle to dodge the public execution. It could have been another setup for Top Esports. Justin took their time to make sure that they could all move in at once so that they didn't get pounced upon by Top Esports waiting in the river for this dragon fight. But in the end, anyone's legend does pick up the dragon, and Top Esports or not, that's his soul furnace stacks.
Yeah, he does.
Now I understand. I was like, why does that number look significantly different? Hang on, Glacial Fissure on to 3. It allows Kyle to escape and engage from Fong Yue. Took about almost half of his HP as punishment, but does make it out alive.
Yeah, it's an ult for nothing. So that's a loss for AL, and going to give Top Esports that crab and more control over this top side.
Dude, Top Esports just oh, it's so dangerous. Because if you get shredded and then Shanks and Hope just rip you apart, that's not ideal for Top Esports. I feel like you would just rather try and force anyone's legend to start the Baron so that you can capitalize on top of that. But
I think getting 369 gold was the biggest win they could have gotten in that last sequence. Was outside the brush basing, and the ward in that red side brush fought him. And I think that's what AL kind of ripped this off of. But man, that's a big mistake. Jockey taking that damage bad.
Remember, he doesn't have boots. I think he already used his Valkyrie. Still holding on to the flash and the barrier. Big shockwave, though. Tarzan gets dropped. He still has the GA. Shanks goes flying in. Good night, Chachi. Shanks has done his job and assassinated the AD carry. A flash from Cream to try and take out Shanks and make a trade. He goes golden. He stalls time. But Cream could be the next on the chopping block, and with a common spear to the head, he goes down in the dirt. Anyone's legend find the final window, and we'll close out game 1.
Hope was able to get out, keeping 369 down all game. Pays off in the last fight for AL, as 369 could not connect on Hope in the backline. Hope did play that fight out very well. He got low, but he flashed the public execution, able to use the Transcendence to kite enough with the Braum passive to survive. And while that wasn't the case for Joshi on the other side, thanks to Shanks, he's the only one in the gray screen, but he gets his team to win.
Definitely took a while in the mid-game for anyone's legend to close the game out off of what we felt like was a distinct advantage. But